Hello YouTube, Retro Chef here. It's a hot Sunday afternoon. It's nearly 2 o'clock. And my bulldog is trying to... Ruby! Ruby! I don't know if you know, but I've got a bulldog now. Ruby! She's found something in the shed. Ruby! Oi! Ruby! I don't know what she's found. Let's have a look. Ah. Ruby, I'm trying to do a YouTube video. Oi! Come here. Come here. Ruby! What have you found? Come on. Yeah, look, sit down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look. Sit, come up here, up here, up here. Up. Look, yeah, YouTube. Hello, Ruby. That is the newest member of my family, my British Bulldog Ruby, who was trying to get one of my golf balls. She's mad. She's mad, you know that. She is mad. Sit down, sit down. Come on, sit down. Right, sorry YouTube, that was about 5 minutes time wasted with my bulldog, but you got to see her, so that's cool. Can you see me alright? Yeah. She wants to, so there's I play golf, and I've got like a practice ball on a big mat, on a big piece of AstroTurf. Sorry, I can't thought what I'm talking about there. So yeah, she's trying to get the ball. But anyway, she's over there now. So yeah, YouTube, hello YouTube. Sorry about that again. Bit of Papa the Rapper on the old top. Great game, nice and sunny. So I went to 2 Carboots today. Bit of Mountain Dew. It's a bit early for the old beers for me. I'm going to go and watch the old Arsenal in a little bit on the old telly. I think that starts about 4ish. So yeah, so I went Carboot today. Didn't get a lot, to be totally honest, which pushed me off a bit because it was absolutely jam-packed. Loads of people, there was loads of stuff there. But it seems to be at the minute just the same old PlayStation games and whatnot. And I met someone today. Oh my god, I'm trying to throw stuff around here. Move this over. I met. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ruby? You're going mad. You know that. Another collector I met today. He's on Facebook. His name was Phil. So Phil, I don't know if you're watching. Hope you're good. He was walking around with a Commodore 64 T-shirt. He was like behind me, so every time I went to a stall, he was behind me, sort of thing. So we got to one stall where we was together. She sat down now. She sat down just here. We got to a stall and we were standing together, and I said to I asked the guys if you got any retro stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, it's down here. I said, yeah, come on fella, come and look at this, because I could see he was like looking. He's like, oh, actually, I'm a collector. So well, you got a Commodore 64 T-shirt on, so put 2 and 2 together. No getting down there in a minute, because all the ones I've got you've seen. So I've got a couple here I've got today actually, which is quite good. So yeah, hope everyone's good. I haven't been busy at work. I've just been busy at home with the dog, so I haven't had time to really go a lot of carbooting. Got a few gum trees ready to be collected. But to be honest with you, today I didn't get a chance today. I wanted to get back for the football, so I didn't want to be out too late. But I was out a little bit later than normal, and I've done a video this morning. I looked battered, and I still feel battered. But yeah, so I'm gonna start off with CX, because I went there during the week. I was looking on CX for GameCube games, because I've got a lot of store credit. I think I've got about £100 and something on store credit, just things I've taken in, PS2s and bits and pieces when they were like at the height of the best, when you was getting good exchange rate. You're still getting a right price now, but you was getting better price then. So I think I got 100 and something quid I've got, and I was at work, excuse me, and I was going through CEX, and I saw that the Chelmsford branch had 2 games I really wanted. One being Ikaruga for the GameCube, and one was Mega Man Battle Network, and that was £6. Ikaruga was 15, so it was great. But for some reason I could not order it online. I don't know why. It just wouldn't let me do it, and I've got an account with CEX and all that, but it just wouldn't let me do it. So I'm a bit confused. Anyway, needless to say, I went up there on, I think it was Thursday I went there. So I went there Thursday, and I was going to get my daughter a game, How to Train Your Dragon on the Wii at the same time. So I saw them all in there, so I thought after work I'd go up there. So I drove up there. Was it Thursday or Friday? I can't remember now. I put one of the items I got on Facebook, so whatever day that was. Got up there, got in the shop, couldn't find the games, couldn't find How to Train Your Dragon, Ikaruga or Battle Network, Mega Man, so I thought, you know what, it's probably gone. So I thought, I went to the till, asked the question, I said, look, I'm not being funny, I said, this morning you had on there these games and now they've gone. And he went on this geezer with glasses went on the old computer. Said, yeah, they're on the shelf. I said, they're not on the shelf, mate. And he gave it the old, yeah, I'll show you. So we went over there. Could he find them? Could he fuck? And then we went over to the till. He checked again, and then someone said to him, oh, those games they've been ordered online. And I was like, hold on a minute. I said, I can't. What do you mean ordered online? I can order online. Like, oh yeah, you can. But I like, God's honest truth, I did everything to try and order online, because obviously those 2 games are never on there. So one geezer had bought about 20 games, and he must have bought them online and they send them out the next day or whatever they do. I'm not quite sure the ins and outs of it. But he bought Ikaruga, How to Train Your Dragon, Mega Man Battle Network, and a load of not metal tinned, sorry. Well, a couple of metal tin PS3 games. I don't know if you can differentiate. I can't say the word. If you can pick which ones you want on I'm not quite sure. But yeah, big stack. So anyway, I thought I'm not going empty-handed, so I walked around, picked up 2 items in the end. £13. I used my credit, so I want to fast. I got my daughter, because obviously I was trying to get her How to Train Your Dragon, but she likes this film as well. I got Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 on the old 3DS. This was a tenner. It's all complete. Games in there. It's got one of those stupid thin manuals, which ain't even a manual, it's just a piece of paper. But apparently that's a manual now. And then I bought this, which I wet myself because it was only £3. I put it on Facebook, and I've had a few people who liked it, so it was quite cool. And I got Voltron, which I think is the collection 1, so it's like the first series of Voltron. Thanks to Shock16 who let me know that the other ones you can only buy in NTSC Region 1 American format, so I'm going to have to buy them online because I've got an old multi-region Blu-ray player and my PS2 multi-region as well. But that was £3 that was, so I was like, happy days. And Voltron's cool. I mean, it's just the same as Transformers. It's a manga, so I don't know how they've got around this, because the characters bang on like Transformers, and then obviously Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime, does the narrating over the actual program. But that's cool. I was well happy with that. So that was Voltron and Cloudy with Meatballs 2. The next few items came. One was through FaceBay. His name was Ryan something. I forgot his name now. Not the Ryan Shan, but another Ryan. He put a picture up of some games on that were in his local CX. I think it not CX. Sorry, cash converter or cash generator. And I said, yeah, I need one of them, and the other one I wanted because of the manual. But I was a bit disappointed when I got it, but I'll get to that. The first game, there was a stack of games and I wanted 3 of them. One was Crypt Killer, because I was hoping that the manual would be better than mine, but it was sold out, it was gone anyway, so it wasn't a problem. The second one, which was Crime Wave, on the Sega Saturn. It's a bit torn on the front and on the back. It's got a manual. It's in the internals of mint condition. It plays great. I played it. It's a good little game, a bit like Grand Theft Auto in some respects. When you're in the car, Grand Theft Auto, the original version, I should say. So that was that. I think, and he didn't charge me any extra, but I gave him a few quid extra. I think that was a £5. I think that one was. And this one, I've already got this, but I was hoping the manual would be better than mine, but it's not. There's Road Rash in the big box, but the manual in this is absolutely had. Look at the manual. It's absolutely had it. But I'm not too fussed, you know. I've got another connection now, so he seems to be getting. I watched these other posts, and he seems to find some good bits and pieces, so that's great. And I sent him something. Sent him a Pokemon game as well, because he said he needed it. But that was cool. 2 other items, 2 different eBay items. I've seen a few other YouTube. I've seen Cyber Snake 7 or Cyber J, I should say, my good friend Cyber J. Or what does Dad say, Connors Laura? The boy band or something. I'm trying to get as many NTSC SNES games as I can. I bought a load off Monkey Spaz, and I bought a load off eBay as well. And then I saw this particular one recently, the other day, I think. Cyber Snake J picked it up, but he's picked them up box mint. I'm not too fussed really. I just want to play them for now, and then maybe if I see it, I'll maybe buy it. But this particular one, it's really hard to get. I got it for $4, so I was well happy, and it was about $6 to send it on all that. It is Marvel. It's Spider-Man, but it's called I think it's called the animated series or something like that in England, or PAL. But it's just a Spider-Man on it. Cyber Snake J picked it up. I can't remember how much she paid for it now, but that was $4, so I was well happy with that. It's in really nice condition. $4. Next one. This was, I think I got this for like $1 or $2 or something stupid, and I think it was like about $4 or $5 to send, $6 to send, but I wanted it anyway. Super Mario All Stars. So I was bang happy with that. It's going to be a short one, this one. The Boo wasn't that good, but then I had a bit of luck, but I'll get to that. So I went to the Carboot. I went to the weekend before last, the big one. I walked around for 2 hours, and where I met Phil. And I'll say there was a lot of games there. A lot of consoles. But again, you know, I think the problem is, and many people have said it before, once you get to the level of what I'm at of games, as well as other YouTubers as well, it's hard to find a game you don't already have, because the majority of them you've got. And to be fair, most people that I've seen at Car Boots collect the same kind of games. So it's always Call of Duties, the FIFAs, the ISS Pros. Now and again you get Final Fantasies and whatnot and everything else. And if you're lucky, you get to see someone bring out some good stuff. That's why Car Boots are so cool. That's why I always get up so early to go to them, because I think you never know what you're going to find. I think that's part of the buzz. I'm sure 2UK is the same. I'm sure Matt Retro Boot Disc is the same way, and you know, all the other YouTubers who go car booting, they all feel the same. But yeah, that's part of it for me. But there was a lot of games there, but not a lot that I didn't already have. However, what I did pick up was a couple of good bits. 1 or 2 I picked up. 1, 2, 3. Only 4 games, 4 different sellers across the whole place. The first one, I saw this and I wasn't quite sure of it. I checked it, and I haven't played them, but I checked them and they look fine. I haven't got this game on the Sega Saturn, I've got it on the Wii. I think it's like the remake of it. And I'm guessing that when you bought the 3D controller, now I've said that you should know what it is. When you buy the 3D controller, clock's chiming, you'd get the game in like this. But basically, for £1, I've got 2 copies. I'm pretty sure they're full copies. I can't see demo on it or nothing like that. And they look exactly the same. I've got 2 copies of Nights into Dreams. And they were £1 altogether. So it's just a disc, it's in a box. So they've both got like the pictures on the back. I presume, because I haven't got one, so I'm only guessing. I presume this is how you'd get it in the box if you bought the 3D controller, because where the game boxes are so big. Well, look, you know, that's the game box. That's a Sega Saturn normal one, and that's like nearly half the size, isn't it? So I'm guessing that's how it would come. Because Lethal Forza on a Mega CDs like this, or a cartridge if you've got a Mega Drive, and then I'm trying to think what else there is now. There's other games. So yeah, they're both £1 each. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm sure they'll be fine. If anyone wants one of them, I want to keep one for myself. You know, when I trade on or sell on or whatever I want. So yeah, £1 for both of them. So very, very happy. What was funny is that when I went to the table, the first disc on top, and I nearly shit myself, said Panzer Dragoon Saga, and I run to I could see it from like, my eyes are pretty good to be honest, but I could see it from quite far. So I literally run to the table, because I thought it was just going to be the disc, because I thought that's better than nothing, but it was a demo version of it. So I was like, oh, then underneath was these. So, and the lady didn't know where she got them from. So yeah. Walking around, it's about halfway into the Carboot. I've only picked up literally Saturn Nights into Dreams then, and there was a Polish lady. She's probably in her mid-40s, late 40s, early 40s. She had a box of PS2 games, and like some good ones to be fair. Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 11 or 12 or whatever you want to say, X2, Crash Bandicoot, a few of them, but which I've got. And then there was this one, and I never knew it come like this. So I looked at it and I thought, well, maybe it's a Snide, or maybe it's like a European version, not exactly a PAL version. But I was, when I saw it, I was like, yep, bash, I wrote that. So for £1, I got Prince of Persia Trilogy. So I've never seen that before, and I've got the Crash. What is it? I got one recently actually. Rayman, the 3 Rayman games. But yeah, Prince of Persia Trilogy. It's in a big box. It's got 3 discs. One's behind there, and then it's got 3 manuals. Got all. Yeah. So it's got all 3 manuals, the 3 games. That was £1, so I thought I have that. I haven't got it. It's quite cool actually. I've got all these games already, but you know, like in a bundle like that, I thought I have that. That was £1. Well, that was you, Ruby. You moved that box. You moved that box, Ruby. It's alright, some of my boxes fell down, that's alright. Some of the post. What did you do, Ruby? Go on, lay down, lay down. She's stretching, I'm stroking her head, she's just sitting here. Hello. Hello, darling, how are you? You hot? Yeah. Big yawn. Sorry. So I was walking around. Leave my drink alone. Can't have that. And I saw this. I've already got it. I've already had it about 100 times. But for some reason, I'm pretty sure that my copy of this isn't this mint. Well, not the box, but the manual is like never been touched, and the disc hasn't got a scratch on it. And the front lithograph, or whether you, I can't even talk. I don't think I could talk English properly. Hey, Ruby, Ruby. That's the Carboot mascot, by the way. That's our Carboot mascot, Lee. So yeah, sorry. No, leave it alone, hooligan. Come on, come here. Come on, over here. Come on. Just trying to eat the boxes. It's 50p. It's Legacy Arcane Soul Reaver, but I don't know if you can see, but it's got the shiny lithograph, whatever you called, front cover. And I'm pretty sure my one, I haven't got that. But anyway, for 50p, I'll take that. The last item from that car boot, and I've been after this game for so long, and it always goes for over £10–15. And when I saw it, I had to double take it because it's not the sort of game you normally see. And the geezer at it, she's trying to get up to the box. Will you sit down? Sit down. Yeah, the geezer at it, he looked like a right. How can I be politically correct? A stonehead. I didn't think this would be his kind of game. Saw in there. I'm happy. I got it for £1. It's Command & Conquer Retaliation. Been after this game because the other ones, the other Command & Conquer ones, you always see them, but this one you never see. I was bang happy with that. So Command & Conquer Retaliation, and that was all from the car boot, from the first car boot. So then I left the car boot. I thought I was gonna. She's trying to hit the camera now. What are you doing? Good girl. She's sitting there. So I got in the car, and it was about 9 o'clock, 9 AM, not 9 PM. And I rang my missus and said, "Oh, you're right." I said hello, good morning to her because she just not long woke up with the girls. She goes, "Oh, do you mind going to Tesco, getting a few bits?" I said, "No, I don't mind." So I knew they don't open till 10. The one near Chelmsford doesn't open till 10. Chelmsford's not that far from me. Well, it's not even. It's in the outskirts of Chelmsford, I'll say. And there's one in the town near me. They don't open till 10. So I thought I'm gonna drive the long way home. So I drove the long way home, like towards Chelmsford. And as I was driving to Chelmsford, there was a Carboot sign. Now when I checked my mobile, I couldn't see the name of the one because I've got an app. I hope it was a Jason, Wiltshire Gamer, or Nexus, or whatever your name. I can't remember your name is now. The same app I give you, I couldn't find this one on there. But then when I was there, they were calling it a certain name, this car, but I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to give away all my sneaky ones. So I come in, 20p to get in, happy days. Because it was before 10, so you know, I thought I'm not going to hang around in the car, I might as well do something. So I went into the car, walked around. It wasn't very big, maybe 10 aisles. Not a game, not one game, not one bloody game, not one. Just all closed, everything closed. Last aisle, halfway in, saw really tall lanky geezer with a Avengers t-shirt. So I thought, he's gonna have games. He's got to have games. So I went up to him. Lo and behold, he had games. Massive stack of PS2 games, big stack of Xbox games, big stack of GameCube games, big stack of PS1 games, PS3 games, Xbox 360 games, loads of PC games. Went all through his games. All the PS2 games I had, there was nothing there that I could buy to sell on to you lot, nothing worth it. Nothing any good anyway, I think. The Xbox, there was only 2 games I wanted, the rest I already had, and the rest he did have one that good. So I don't know if anyone's been there before, but saying that, if you would have been there before me, you would have picked these games up that I picked up. GameCube games, he had nearly every FIFA. He had like Tony Hawk's and that. More stuff falling there. He had all the common games, then he had a couple of games that I haven't got. I've checked the ones I've got recently. And he had some of the ones I have got, like he had Die Hard and he had Spider-Man and whatnot. But I said to him, how much are your games? And he was like, oh, you know, different prices. I was like, okay, fair enough, because the games I picked up, I was thinking, you know, they're going to cost a few quid. And I said to him, I want these 5 games, what can you do for me? And he said, tenner. Fucking chucked him a tenner and I run out of that car boot, went to Tesco's, got me stuff, got me me pasta and all my bits and pieces, and come home and I'm smiling from ear to ear. So for £10, and I'm so happy with these because they're all good games really, and I haven't got any of them. The first one, and they're all complete by the way, which is always the great thing. Dragon Ball Z Budokai on the GameCube, which I haven't got. I've got this on the PlayStation 2. So in there, these are really nice condition. He looked after his games, so that's one of them. Second one, I think it's English version, but it's got Spanish right on the back as well. It's got both, but it's in English anyway. I've had a go at it. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the GameCube. I haven't got this. I've got it on the PS2 and the Xbox. It's again complete, really nice condition. Not a scratch on the old discs. The next one, I think I got this one off 2 UK, but I can't remember if I got it on the GameCube. I think I got it off him, but on the PS2, I think, or no, the Xbox. I think I got it off him. It's Capcom vs SNK 2 EO Millionaire Fighting 2001. Why do they have such big names? Again, that's complete. It's in nice condition. I'm bang happy with that. The last two. Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Can't wait to play this. Got a sticker on the side. Excuse you. She just burped. It's got a sticker on the side, but I'm not too worried about that. It's all in there. It's complete. And the last one, probably the best thing of the whole day. And I've wanted this for so long. And wherever I see it, it's always sold out. You know, same old story. eBay, I always get outbidded. I can never get it. And I don't see many people picking it up. I'm sure most people have got it. I'm so happy to get this, as you can tell. It's Stubbs the Zombie. Stubbs the Zombie Rebel Without a Pulse. Can't wait to play this complete. And that's me. Isn't it? Isn't it? That's me. This game's so funny. I forgot how funny that game is. But yeah, that's it guys. I'm going to go in now, watch the football, chill out. I'm a little bit tired. So I should be getting my Gumtree stuff this week. I've got some nice box stuff coming, some peripherals for a console. One of my favourite consoles. Well, one of my favourite consoles when I was younger. I've got some more NTSC games coming, and a few bits from eBay, but they haven't come yet. I got a bit stitched up on my old eBay. For some reason I clicked on e-check. Don't know how I did that, and now it says payment pending, and I was like, what do you mean payment pending? I've got quite a bit of cash on me PayPal account. It says e-check, so I don't know what the hell, I don't know what I did, so it's going to take a couple of days for easy to get it there. So that's why I'm waiting on some bits. Stu, I'm going to speak to you a little bit later. We're going to sort that deal out. You know what I'm talking about. And I actually got something else today, but I'm not going to show it because it's going to give away my surprise for you, Stu. Hello, Ruby. Daz, I hope you're good. Tried to get hold of you yesterday. You said we're going to talk in the evening, but you blanked me. Don't love me anymore, don't want to talk to me. Carl, Karina, fella, hope you're good. I haven't heard from you, I've been messaging you. I know you've been missing me, but I know you've been busy, whatnot, bits and pieces. Richard, Dave, hope you're good. Dave, I'm a game geek. My good friend Reaperman360, my other brother. Hope you're well, mate. I know you haven't been feeling too good, so I hope you are well. Like I said, I'd love to come out and see you, or vice versa, you come here. This dog is trying to, I don't know. Ruby? No. She's trying to get on the shelf for the games. Oh, that reminds me. Someone who watches me, and I always forget the names, I should write them down, always ask me, how does this unit hold the TV? Keep saying, oh, I'm... What are you eating? Hello YouTube, as usual, after half an hour the camera switches off. Let's tilt this up. Bit of Voltron. And I got, you know what? Turtles down here. Yes, as I was saying before my stupid camera cut me off. One YouTuber, I forget his name. What are you eating? This dog's doing my nut, I'm gonna end up eating it with a bowl. Always ask me, this unit, how does it hold up, this TV? It's only a 21-inch telly. It's not a massive telly. My bigger TVs are ready to go on the I don't know what she's eating. They're ready to be used when I sort my room out. So it's not that heavy really. 21-inch or 14-inch TV. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 consoles, 1 video recorder, 1 TV. There's a TV up there, my small one. A couple of busts. There's not a lot on there really. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. I'm going to go now because I ain't got much else to say and I'm shouting rubbish and I'm missing football and I'm kind of hungry. It's really hot out. Ruby, do you want to say bye, Ruby? Ruby, you want to say bye? Ruby? Bye, Ruby. Bye, YouTube.